mean, I'd like to believe I'm not, but I've just never seen any proof, so I just don't debate it.
I spend the greater amount of my time in a bind that boggles my mind, bouncing between whether or not she's mine. I dream of a life at night when I'm wide awake and the insight takes flight, where I only see the light. Like, think outside the prison cell you're so, cause hell, there's hope for yourself and everyone else inside this hole. Oh no, there she goes, and here I am all alone again. I guess I lost my only true friend, huh? She plays pretend to make my brain bend, gives me bitter cold shoulder when I ask her how her day went. Same shit, different guy, new outfit, old disguise, make a profit out of lies, but I can see right through that twinkle in her eye. Drink at the absurdities, burn some weed and learn some things about the way she hurts me to the third degree. Earnestly she's earning her keepsake, purposely posting her words up with wheat paste. There's a thin line between alive and died.
Does that scare you?
There's a thin red line between alive and died, just called to say goodbye.
I don't wanna be alone.
And if I could only make you feel the way I feel, surreal, the pain is so unbearable, I wouldn't need to kneel at your altar. Happily ever after, the facts have been altered. Turn another chapter from this author, dripping wasted red ink all across the page. I wonder what your boyfriend will think when you realize he's just a phase. Fuck your 15 minutes of fame, you've changed your face, now I forgot your name, so you can find someone else to blame. It's insane, the way that you betray.
It's absurd.
It's insane, the way that you betray.
The search for God is absurd.
It's insane, the way that you betray. Can't believe I played your game, why couldn't you just stay the same? It's insane, the way that you betray. Can't believe I played your game, why couldn't you?
It is if everyone dies alone.
Why? 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 Showed up to your graduation, waiting patient for your presentation. Wasn't late, had a present, said congratulations. Heart with a chain on it, coagulated, taken for surprise without hesitation. Cops anticipated, desperation stopped me at my destination. I admit I was shaken but committed, make no mistake, dedicated to the mission. Relationship non-existent now that we have sank that ship, floating in the distant, locked up for resisting. Insisted on the loony bin. Once they saw my wrist slit, they don't know how alone I've been since you left me lovesick. You left me all alone again. Now isn't that some bullshit? You left me so alone again. I'll give it up for that cool kid. Switching sides, you're acting shifty. I realize your love is iffy. If he really kisses you, I hope you don't fucking miss me. Swiftly swept me off my feet. I'm falling, feeling incomplete. Often happens in the autumn when I'm dying with the trees. Switching sides, you're acting shifty. I realize your love is iffy. If he really kisses you, I hope you don't fucking miss me. Swiftly swept me off my feet. I'm falling, feeling incomplete. Often happens in the autumn when I'm dying with the trees. Leave me like everybody, erase me from your history. No forward trajectory, my story won't be legendary. Buried in a cemetery, deep inside your memory. Very lost in reverie, never to remember me. Embarrassing myself in front of all your friends and family. Raised some hell and went to jail, now I'm acting sadly. Ain't asking for no help, I post my own bail gladly. But for now I sit in the cell, hoping you ain't angry. Antsy, paranoid, can't stand the empty void. Anxiously laughing but madly annoyed. Ask me if I care, I'd rather hear the kick, snare, and stare into the noise, knowing no one was there. I miss her poisonous lips, those guillotine kisses. It's way more than a bad habit, this addict craves this fixin'. Sitting by the windowsill, sipping on some gin, contemplating my reflection, cause the will comes from within. Get it?
Sometimes I wonder if people can fall in love so often. I mean, how is that possible? For years, I've found myself in the same position, loving the same person, feeling that love so deeply. Maybe I need to forget it, just move on and be like everyone else. This isn't good for me.
Down in a bottle, full throttle in the auto with a mannequin back, having a panic attack and no more pills left to swallow, only pride as I joyride down the old hood we grew up in. A little boy and girl ditching school, up to nothing cool. In my head we're still in love, in my heart you're still the one. All I do is fall apart and I always come undone, wishing we could be together whatever the weather, or whether the pressure of permanent severance isn't enough to keep you centered, huh? You settled for the lesser of two evils. I still keep your portrait on my dresser next to sharp razors and needles. I need you, it's lethal. Injections getting real, just wanna feel, but not all I fear is people. Deep in the abyss of my loneliness, there exists a passion that comes into fruition for her unholiness. Hoping this distance closes in an instance. X and O's, it's nice to know there's no cure for the sickness. X and O's, it's nice to know there's no cure for the sickness. There's no cure for the sickness. There's no cure for the sickness. X and O's, it's nice to know there's no cure for the sickness. There's no cure. There's no cure. X and O's, it's nice to know you. It's nice to know you. It's nice to know you. X and O's, it's nice to know you. Never thought I'd ever have to forget what a perfect person. Hope it's worth it when you're searching for the lyrics in my. This is urgent, cursing, lesson, learning, scared and nervous, hurting, that's for certain. That's for certain. Double crossed, I'm lost without you. What's the cost amount to? Bound to toss this out, but I'll do lots. Claim this spot to stay around you. Say you want to play the damn fool, hunt the haunted, pray with hands full, captured prey, plate the same food, save the day the way that saints do. I waited for an explanation all fucking night. I'm running out of patience for your lack of dedication and a frustrated attempt to provide resuscitation, bring alive the motivation, but I won't give up the fight. Hold tight, believe it or leave me alone. Wanna be on my own with a hole in my head on the side of the road that unknown. With a pen and a pattern to scatter the matter. Another disaster leaving me happily ever after, the laughter shattered, gone. Tuned to the tone of a new home now. I told you it'd be soon, but you knew somehow. Stoned in my zone, high on a blue cloud, cold to the bone, stay bold to the true sound. Hold it down for you. If this town won't do, I'll split the ground into. Crawl through hell for you. Take that crown from the devil in the blue gown. Pull it over your halo, cause we can see the truth now. Unveil the deflated ego, the frail detail feels so low. Reveal the unequal. Wait though, say it to my face before you go. Famous last words from a pretty empty soul. Love backwards like evil prevails, and you're looking kinda pale with that placebo cocktail. Take it to the telltale heart, yeah, I'm mad dark. Pick apart my art, and thanks for adding more scars. Never thought I'd ever have to forget what a perfect person. Hope it's worth it when you're searching for the lyrics in my verses. This is urgent, cursing, lesson, learning, scared and nervous, hurting, that's for certain. Feeling like the earth is pulling me under the surface. Never thought I'd ever have to forget what a perfect person. Hope it's worth it when you're searching for the lyrics in my verses. This is urgent, cursing, lesson, learning, scared and nervous, hurting, that's for certain. Feeling like the earth is pulling me under the surface. Never thought I'd ever have to forget her. I give up half of what I have just to sit and contend her. Praying that she'll reconsider, but I'm in love with a sinner, so I take it out on my liver. I shiver in the dead of the winter. Wither away, either way she knows I miss her. The innocence is lost, even God can't fix her. Agnostic atheist, her own mental prisoner, but she tells me I'm the craziest, knowing it can all be simpler. I whisper to the wind, the shore washes up my message. It's bitter in the end, and I'm wishing her the best simultaneously. Picture her swimming with the fishes. She talks about adrenaline when her love is so vicious. If this kills me, so be it. I need her mistreatment, I won't be disobedient. Don't leave me so immediate. Born alone, die alone. The only thing you promised, but I want you next to me when I'm lying in my coffin. You can have your coffee, I can be Andy Kaufman. Born alone, die alone. The only thing you promised, but I want you next to me when I'm buried in my coffin. You can have your coffee, I can be Andy Kaufman. Born alone, die alone. The only thing you're promised.